Reignite your intuition, the show to grow your intuitive self. This is episode number 1, where I introduce myself to you. My name is Angela, and I'm your host of the show, and a highly intuitive person by birth, who never lost her connection. I'm the expert in supporting you, regaining your intuition, and living a fulfilled and much easier life with it. Trusting fully your intuition takes time and is a very individual process. I share with you my knowledge and strategies I have developed to support yourself on a daily basis in any situation. Today, I'm introducing myself to you. Find out if I'm the best supporter for you by signing up to my freebie breathing practice by going to angelahack.com/en1. Who am I? My name is Angela Martina Heck. I'm born and raised in Switzerland, and I'm an intuition trainer. Who the heck or what the heck is an intuition trainer might pop up in your head? Guess what? It's the heck me. Okay, that was a too simple answer. I promised you to introduce myself so you have a clue who am I, and if I'm the person you want to listen to regularly and learn or grow, or probably it's absolutely not your type of person. That's something I have learned in my life and I actually start to like. We don't need to love everybody, and not everybody needs to love us. The part of not loving everybody is a bit difficult for me. In my opinion, in my personality, my biggest love are human beings, animals, and anything that lives. Yep, maybe it's a weakness, but it's also a strength. And especially in my life, in my job, in my business, it is very helpful to love people. The beauty of the souls is absolutely amazing. And as a child, for me, it was absolutely natural to see that, to talk about it. And I think as most of us have experienced, the answer was, she's a bit crazy or something like that. Or, it's children fantasy, but actually it's not. They're pretty smart. Nevertheless, it let me grow into becoming a young lady. I went to school because I had to. And I started working because I had to, but I've decided to work with hotel industry, which means with people. So I studied hotel management later on, and in between working as a receptionist, becoming a hotel management student, I had an accident. And this accident changed my life very much, as it showed me clearly to listen and trust my intuition much more than I did already. I never lost my connection to my intuition, and just a few weeks ago I was able to realize how different that is to others, because for me it was just normal. Might sound a bit funny, but that's how it is. For me it was just normal, nothing special. So therefore I learned that part, and I got supported with the accident to realize your gift has to get out there in the world, and you're not supposed to hide it. The opposite is absolutely what you're supposed to do. Show to people who you are. And I started a journey of my personal growth. I learned a lot about my intuition, my psychological part. I learned a lot about my body, my mind. And mainly I learned that there is something empty within me. And I had no clue what it was. But I used to cry from time to time a full day. Of course, not in front of people. I mean, come on, hello. I'm a grown-up person, am I? But it could happen. And it made me feel that I'm weak, but I was not. I just had no clue where it came from. And more, when I accepted my gifts, my intuition, this emptiness was gone. These tears were gone. I don't remember when I had that the last time, and it's I would say at least 15 to 17 years ago that I had that. But this had to do with accepting who I am. And this is exactly why I am doing what I'm doing. I call myself an intuition trainer. Some people need fancy titles, then give them the chief spiritual officer, whatever. But in general, all I do is I do bridge building. I do build bridges with my clients. What does that mean? We get taught mind and body is extremely important. But without the soul, this triangle is not complete. And I just show them how to build the bridge to body, mind, and soul. To feel fulfilled. To live within that comfort zone. And no, I'm not talking about the comfort zone on the outside. I am talking about the comfort zone on the inside. All of us have a marvelous muscle, so-called heart. If we train that muscle, but with our energy, it's also the perfect connector to our intuition. Our heart is not just pumping blood through our body. Our heart is our best friend. And this is exactly where the comfort zone lays within. It's the comfort zone within you. And no matter where you go, you know exactly if you're on the right or on the wrong side. There's actually a funny story about that. I started becoming a frequent taxi driver when I traveled alone, because I just knew my comfort zone. My heart told me, not so good. So I just called a cab and left. And when you can live like that, you can explore many, many more things than you thought you could. Because when people tell you it's dangerous, but your heart/comfort zone gives you the information it's not, you can follow it and trust it. It's awesome. So that's how I became an intuition trainer. After the accident, I still worked on a regular basis, and I figured that about between 11 and 13 months, I canceled each job. I resigned from each job because that was the time it took to take care of teams, to clean up outside, inside. And while talking to people, I figured that I'm supporting them. And that's why I started to become an intuition trainer. And I love what I do. I really love it. I mean, how blessed am I to be here with you, grown up in a picture-perfect village in Switzerland, being able to talk to the world with that podcast. I'm still absolutely fascinated about it, and I love it. And what's even more important, if you feel like you want to know more about me, if you have questions, please ask me, because that's what I'm here for. I'm not doing the podcast just because. I'm doing it to give more and more content to others and share my knowledge. And if you have a question, or if you feel like you can add something to it, please do contact me. Please do so. I will be so honored, because all of you are special to me, and I'll just love you. That's who and how I am. I love everyone. Might sound crazy, but good crazy. Are you ready for reignition? Yes? Then go to angelahack.com/en1 and sign up for the freebie with the link you find there. Thank you for listening to Reignite Your Intuition. If you like my podcast, please come back. Tell friends and feel free to share with others how they can access the podcast. Have an intuitive day. Angela.